DraftKings, baby.
Up dog, they're everywhere.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What a time of year, hockey fans. The pursuit for the Stanley Cup is on. And DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NHL, has an unbelievable offer for most exciting playoffs in sports. New customers can bet $5 on any team to win and get $100 in free bets no matter what, win or lose.
Updog, looking to turn a small bet into a big payday during playoffs?
Hell yeah.
With DraftKings Same Game Parlay. You can just do that. Create your own parlay by combining multiple bets like which team will win, how many goals will be scored, and more. It's your shot at even bigger payouts. DraftKings is safe, secure, and reliable. Best of all, you can just deposit and withdraw your cash whenever you want.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use promo code
Curfew
Kings. Bet $5 on any NHL team to win and get $100 in free bets no matter what. That's code
Curfew Kings
at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NHL. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for details.
Welcome back to a fresh episode of Missin Curfew. I'm Shane O'Brien.
And I'm Scotty Upshaw. Fresh off an Alberta tour.
We got the Gatorade. We got the water.
And I brought the Rico.
And you got the whatever these things are, but they're fucking helping me out.
They're tasty, huh? So we apologize in advance for the little, the laws.
The raspy voice. And the fucking Battle of Alberta. It was great. I tell you what, I woke up this morning, there's a little Alberta coming out of me. Every which way you could imagine.
Hopefully not out of
How were yeah.
That would be tough.
How are the two fucking California boys doing after the battle?
New respect for Alberta.
Yeah.
I had a blast in Canada for sure.
Binger was
did have a blast.
Binger was getting more fucking chicks than you were the.
I was going over, but it was the attempt to.
No, but you got some nibbles.
He had
I got some nibbles.
You were putting the bat on the ball, though, eh?
Yeah.
Bat on the ball.
There was decent contact on the bat, for sure.
Yeah, you know what that is? That's like a night back in the day when you go in the NHL, right? And you got one night to go in there and you meet a girl the night before the game and, you're like, hey, you can't get her done? You look at the schedule, okay, hey, when are we going back to Chicago? Okay, February. Then you text her like the week before and be like, hey, I'm in there, let's have dinner. So you'll have an opportunity.
We might find ourselves back in Canada.
Yeah, we're pulling for either of those teams to get to the finals now.
I'm all in on the Canadian team.
I wonder if Binger even knew we went up there to watch hockey, eh?
Yeah.
Fuck, you were just on fire.
Maxie, did you like it too?
Oh, yeah. It was a great time.
Yeah. Did you like the Canadian pints? What were you drinking? The
Those
Coconut?
Molson Canadians.
Oh.
I was Coconut. I didn't touch one
Coconuts.
Molson Canadian.
You didn't have one Molson.
Not one Canadian. No. I did a couple IPAs.
Wow.
I was drinking a lot of tequila. And all the rouge was flowing.
I was drinking
Old Fashions, my bro.
Old Fashions with your bro was awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He's been Old Fashions. I'm like, what? When do you get in the Old Fashions? Of course, it's because we talk about Old Fashions every weekend.
Yeah. Well,
fucking rights, and he makes a good one.
Well, then he goes toe to toe. Me and him at that. Shout out to
At that hotel.
the Mexican place, El Bozo. No,
Yeah.
Is it El Bozo?
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Beso.
Beso.
Same
Bozo.
thing.
Bozo.
Bunch of bozos. trying to
The
figure out
girl was
name.
super nice there, but me and your brother and yourself, we probably put down 8 to 10 old fashions there at dinner. That's a good start.
Well deserved.
Yeah, I hadn't
Saturday
seen
night.
Brento
in Edmonton.
since Lupul's golf tournament, probably when he was living in Edmonton. No. I saw him in LA. I don't know last time.
No, it's been a minute because he actually hasn't been down here since the old house. Well, since the house I just sold went up, so it's been a while there. The last time I always see him going home. So, and it's been 2.5 years. So you haven't seen him at least 4 or 5.
Yeah, it was great to see him. So we're gonna get in the Battle of Alberta, up dog. First thing I want to get into with you here, buddy. Memorial Day weekend coming up here. Made me think of.
Jeez.
How old are you guys?
I'm 31.
I'm about to be 26.
All right, so we're Binger's age. Right? We were all done
Fresh
with the
off.
season.
I think it was 27. Yeah.
Loops has fucking got his sick beach house.
Just built.
White party at Sutra. Sprinter van full of chicks coming down from LA.
Tits and ass.
I mean, that white party. The Gobos would come in. Berard, Big Sexy, Shuppy. And then we had our OG crew here. PJ, Stu Cat, Joe D, Pico. What a shaker, man.
I think we
just
ought to
thought
have
about
another
it. What
one.
a shit.
Should we just put one together? Or?
What it's just going to be. What we got a lot of babysitters then. Hey,
We'll get
why
hall
don't you just
pass.
bring all your kids? And
We'll get
just-
hall pass medias.
Now we're having
hall
like
pass.
we could do a white party like carnival with all the kids you guys have and stuff. But
I got one kid, bro.
you got another
One on
one
the way.
coming, bud.
Hey.
You got a kid, 2 dogs, and another kid coming. That's full on. You're all in. You're a family
I
man.
can still do a 3-for-3 weekend. Don't you worry about me.
I never said you physically couldn't do it.
Well, then why don't we do it?
You think you could do a full Memorial Day weekend?
100%. Who's having the party?
I don't know. I'm going to Baker's Bay.
Well, there you go.
I'm going to Baker's Bay.
I can't wait to see what goes on there.
Yeah. I mean, I got the opportunity. My boy's going to be down here.
When are you going?
I'm going. I'm taking the red eye Thursday night. I'm back either Monday night or Tuesday morning.
Nice.
But my boy Cramper's coming out here. So I called him this morning. I go, I got some good news. I got some bad news. What do you want first? He goes, give me the good news. I go, good news is you can use my place all weekend long for Memorial Day
Oh, fuck,
weekend.
he's coming here.
I go, bad news, I ain't going to be here.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I got this opportunity. You know, I forgot I'm going to Baker's Bay. I can't turn this down. But hey, the key's under the mat. I'll fucking give Flowers' number, Uppy's number, and I'm gonna a couple girlfriends of mine, the Kims. I'm gonna tee him up. and
Oh,
have
yeah,
some
the
fun.
Kimmies.
He'll have a good time.
For the listeners out there, Google Baker's Bay. And then just picture O'Brien down there teeing it up, no tarp on, fucking flip flops,
tarp might
get that
stay- tarp
flats,
might stay on.
that
Tarp.
putter working. But it's just gonna be too nice.
I gotta just keep this tan going.
Yeah,
Alberta didn't
yeah,
help
you're
my
gonna-
tan. I woke up this morning, my tan wasn't. as
You're
good.
gonna indulge in some Bahama, that just lifestyle, but it's nice.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But the white parties back in the day, Ops, were they not something special? Like they were just like the start of the summer. You know, me, you, and Loops were back. You know, we were all basically single. I think Loops probably had a girlfriend. He always had a girlfriend, right? But me and you were single, and it was like, let's rock and roll.
Yeah,
let's see.
it'd be a runaway-
Let's see who's getting the Silver Slugger.
It'd be a runaway Friday night,
Yeah.
followed by me showing up to Lupul's early to set up the party while everyone else was still sleeping, and then everyone roll in at 1, 2
Well,
o'clock.
the party was the white party was on Sunday.
Yeah, I know. So the Friday, but you still go out Friday.
Yeah, and then
Saturday full
Saturday-
day party too.
Not at Loops's though.
What would we do?
What we do, like we would do something else, like go to LA or something, or I think so.
Well, the one night on the Sunday.
The Sunday was the night.
Yeah. What time did we remember when we went up to Malibu the one night? Me, you, and Mac L.
That was great.
Yeah, that was Memorial Day.
That was
after a full.
That
weekend.
was Monday night. Monday.
Yeah.
So we go white party Sunday, then Monday, and we catch a little drift that there's a shaker up in Malibu, and Loops had a girlfriend at the time, Mary. I think it was Mary. And he's like, "Why are you guys leaving? No way you're leaving." We're like, "We're leaving."
Yeah.
We're trying to get a helicopter. We're like, "Fuck it, let's just get an Uber." Let's just get an Uber. So we go up there, me, you, and Mac L, and we walk into this. What was it called? Help me
It
out
was
here.
it was something on the beach up in Malibu, and it was
Right, I can just think of it.
Gladstones.
That's exactly what it was.
Gladstones.
Good
Chanel
memory.
Oliver, shout out to Chanel for putting it on.
I met the O'Donoghue twins that weekend. Remember Jesse and her sister, the
I
O'Donoghue twins?
remember those twins. Of course I do.
You seen the movie with Adam Sandler? They're firefighters. Now pronounce me Chuck and Larry. You know
the movie?
Yeah. You know,
Never seen it.
do you guys know it or am I?
Yeah.
Do you remember the two hot twins that come when they're playing
Oh, they're in
basketball
there.
and Adam Sandler ends up banging the other twin when he thought it was the other one? Do you guys see that movie?
I haven't, but I know the movie.
Those were the O'Donoghue twins back in the day. So they were at the party. I ended up, meeting Jesse, which was one of my unbelievable, times in my life. And, so that trip up was unbelievable, right?
Most unbelievable times in my life.
I mean, I ended up hanging out with her. She was such a cool girl because we sacrificed, we got in the Uber and away we went.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I just
full on.
remember the pictures of the white party. Like Connolly used to come down, Brookbank. Like if I went
Chuppy.
through my phone, yeah,
Yeah.
it was a time. So I just
It
wanted
was
to pay
great.
some
Sutra.
respect.
Yeah. To the white party.
All right.
So all you people out there, be safe. Don't
enjoy
drink and
a
drive.
moment of silence for the white party.
Moment of silence.
All right.
Okay, let's
here
have-
we go.
let's have one.
PGA Championship. I didn't really watch much of it. I was getting just drunk with you in Alberta. So,
You know what? Yeah.
did anyone
tough-
see it? Did anyone
Tough
see?
finale for the old Chilean is what I'd like to say.
Yeah, I mean,
Not
he-
perfect.
He shanked it.
I
right?
felt his
Or-
pain.
Justin Thomas shanked one on Sunday too. I saw that. He's like, I've never won a tournament where I shanked a shot in the final
Down the
round.
stretch. Wow.
Yeah.
He's got 2 now.
Yeah, I'm going to say the one thing I did see about the PGA is I did watch Tiger on the Saturday. you guys took up the Sprinter van. I was a little late to the party, so I flew up. But I was watching it at the airport in my hotel room, and fuck up, he was limping around, and I'm like, I don't want to see Tiger like this. And he ended up withdrawing after that. It was, you could tell
He's banged up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think Tiger needs to take a little bit of a break.
Just don't play anything till the Open. Like, I don't think him playing in the U.S. Open is going to help anything. He's not going to win that.
No, that's a grind. There's no chance to win. He should try to focus on what he can.
St. Andrews Open Championship, rest up to that in July. Yeah. He could maybe win that.
Well, those Brits over there let him bring a fucking cart around.
But at least it's flat. I think where he gets in one is when he's like fucking up the hills, or he's got a weird, like an awkward line. It goes like
a little brisky day over in fucking Ireland or Scotland.
That's the other thing.
Fucking, that's when the arthritis.
I guess he has these thermal, like on cold days he's wearing like thermal undies or thermal like you see him wear the long shirt on the Saturday. It was cold in Tulsa.
Yeah,
I think that keeps his body like. He's like the Iron. He's like the Iron Man. He's got a fucking suit.
You'd think with the access he's got, you got to be put back together like Bionic Man or something, right?
He is being put back together.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably wouldn't do it, but if he could just take a cart, like, why not let Tiger take a cart? The purses you guys are playing for what?
This guy's a Tiger.
What was the Players Championship? 13 bananas, or what did he win? Like, I'd be like, hey, Tiger, just jump in a cart. No one's going to hold it against you, buddy. There's not going to be an asterisk beside your name if you win your 16th major here, fella. You've done enough for the game.
Who's in charge of that? The commish? Hey, commish.
Yeah.
What's that? That's Happy Gilmore.
Hey, commish.
Fuck off.
Congratulations to Justin Thomas. Rick Bowness, up dog, steps down. Bonesy, I thought he did a hell of a job with that Dallas team. It took a while for them to get going. They finally got in the playoffs. As we all know, gave Calgary a series. I love Rick Bowness. We had our ups and downs together in Vancouver, but I got a lot of respect for Rick. I don't know if we'll see him behind the bench again or not, but if not, great job, Bonesy. I know you like Bonesy too.
I did. I had him at training camp. We had a good laugh about you skating around the circle one time right before one of my first practices. Just saying, he came up, how's Obi doing? I'm like, fuck, Obs is great. I loved him.
Yeah.
I'm like, even as his D coach, huh? He's like, yeah, loved him.
You know what Bonesy did that I didn't understand at the time was he would go out of his way to come over and explain to me, why I'm not playing, right? Like later in my career, like when I got scratched, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah. Like
in Colorado or Calgary when she was coming to an end, like just sat me out. Didn't even recognize I was there. So Bonesy at least would come over and be like, hey, stay ready. You're going to get back in there. You're taking too many penalties, or you're this and that, or you're fucking out too much, or whatever it would have been. He communicated with me. And at that time, I took it for granted, but looking back, Ups, it was classy up there.
Yeah, and I don't know if you'd agree, Obs, but I'd say this for him is kind of going out on a high. Like, I don't think he ever planned on being a head coach again when he took the job in Dallas. Things happen in Dallas where, the coach gets fired and they need someone to take over. They had a great team, something, that you don't ever plan for. And what you just said, he took these guys in the bubble right to the finals, playing Tampa Bay when Tampa won their first cup. And then to still stay on as a player's coach. I thought Dallas, they competed hard against Calgary in the first round. I thought Rick did get the best out of his older guys, and they were an older team. Pavelski, Ben, these guys aren't.
I love their team too because they're older. But you look at them, and like you said, credit to Bonesy. They locked down a very high potent Calgary team. Loops was, texting on our group text or whatever and being like, this series is boring. And I didn't find it boring. I kind of tried to embrace it. I wish I would have taken the unders, but they locked him down. They said, hey, listen, we don't want to get in a shootout. They locked it down. Ottinger, who you've been texting with a little bit, obviously he played out of his mind, but
Ottinger was the story. Yeah.
Was the story.
Story of the first round.
Bonesy, enjoy your summer. He loves to tee it up, so he'll
Doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got a
Let's have him out to Newport.
Yeah, we should try to get him on. We should try to get him on the pod. He's got I can just guarantee you, Bonesy's got a nice, easy, beautiful golf swing. Right, because he's got good hair.
I know.
Like he's got good style. He's always. I bet she's just like PJ Tour Smoothie Douglas. Right.
Well, maybe we should find out. Bonesy, if you're listening, come on down. Boys will buy you a transfusion or two.
A couple and some red wine after too.
Does he like the red?
I'm assuming he does.
You can't be an NHL coach and not like the red wine.
I think he's coached. He's up there for most games coached behind an NHL bench like ever.
Vancouver for fucking 10 years.
Like as an assistant head coach, like. Can you guys look up Rick Bowness's games coached? It's like he may be leading the whole shebang.
What do you think that would be? 2,500?
I don't like who else would be up there? Scotty Bowman. Al Arbor.
Hitch. Like they're probably you probably go like a 25-year career of going 82 games a year.
Yeah, like Bonesy's been
What's
doing
that?
it for.
That's fucking 1,600. That's 2,200 games.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking hockey.
That's a lot of dry cleaning for your suits, eh? Like, how many times do you got to get a suit
It's a lot
dry
of kills.
cleaned?
He's had 2,562
Holy
regular
shit.
season games
I
as
almost
a head
called
coach
it.
or assistant.
I said
Over
2,500.
2,000 matches.
Did I
he's
say
been-
2,500 right off the hop there? Someone recheck that.
Yeah, you call
Yeah.
that.
Not bad.
Good math. You're a numbers
Well,
guy.
he's probably up there.
How many suits? How many times do you think he's got his suits dry cleaned in that many fucking 5,000 times? He's been.
You don't dry clean the suits too often, I don't think. It's a
Oh,
little steam,
fuck,
man.
I used to after the road trip.
Yeah,
You didn't have to
do.
get your suit dry cleaned after a road trip.
It fucks them up though, doesn't it?
Would you-
I dry clean the shirts.
So does the fucking booze and everything else that's in there after a fucking 10-dayer.
I think you just hang it,
Steam it.
put it in the shower, get the steamer going with a little squirt of this Febreze, and just fucking save the fabric.
Is that right? Maybe
Hashtag
that's.
save the fabric.
Were you doing? Why didn't you tell me that? I was always getting them
It
dry
just
cleaned.
helps the material not like break down so much. I think dry cleaning fucks them up. What do I know?
I would say I don't know about you, but I got new suits every year. I would get 4 or 5 new ones every year, and then by the end of the year, they
what
were
a collection you might have.
No, I tossed them.
Yeah.
Especially near
So-
the end of the career, they weren't fitting either. So I was like, those are gone.
So-
Let's get some
Yeah, I get a fresh one.
extra loop on the belt there, please. Open her up a bit. Can you make these any wider?
Nice
you
as
go,
it getting.
you go to
Nice as
Taylor.
it getting a new suit though.
Nationally with your name in it.
Fuck.
Open it up.
Get
Shane
the
O'Brien,
liner
Shane
going. Like I
O'Brien.
always like a good navy dark suit. Open it up to like a pink like under lapel.
Yeah.
You take that jacket off at dinner. Fucking girls. are like,
You were a 3-piece near the end of your career, right?
I got a couple three-piecers. Yeah.
You started
I
going
better
3-piece.
cut down if I want these to fit for the finals though.
Would it be too baggy on you?
Yeah, fuck. I think I'm a little tight, a little heavy in the midsection there.
No.
but yeah,
You think so?
I think so. Yeah, I can't fit fucking the one pair of suit pants that I have on.
Really?
Not perfect.
I thought you were going the other way. I thought you were looking like skinnier.
I'm skinny, but I'm not like fucking. I could. I'd like to say.
You're telling me the belt buckle's getting a little tight?
Yeah.
Whoa. I never thought I'd see
32.
That makes
32
me
now.
feel good, kind
The
of.
biggest smile Obi's had on the show.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm taking it over, boys.
What are you now, a
I'm
33?
taking over the tight belt.
What
buckle.
are you, a 33 waist now? Or what are you up
I
to?
was at 33. I think I'm 32 now. But it's
So
tight.
you're going down.
No. It's fuck.
You just came up with a math number,
I got
but
the
you can't-
European size going.
Fucking aren't those numbers bigger? Like 57 or like what size of shoe are in Europe? Like 48 or something?
I'm 43 or
Yeah,
44
like I'm a
in Europe.
48 or something.
Are you? What size foot you got? 11?
13.
13.
That's you know what they say, big socks, eh?
Yeah, big shoes, big socks.
socks,
big hog.
Bonesy, congratulations, updog the dry cleaning thing. We gotta do a poll around the NHL. How many guys are steaming it or dry? Text Factor.
Text fact, Daddy.
He doesn't text me back.
Guy
till
puts
playoffs.
Vaseline in his hair, so he might have like.
Fuck, his hair's been
different
looking
answer
good.
than
I'll tell you what, his hair and beard in warm-ups on TNT, still
His
on the
secret
show.
sauce is Vaseline.
His hair is looking fucking National League.
Fuck. What a
Remember
guy.
he'd bring the Vaseline out and put it in his pocket. Our boy Getzlav, guy's a giver. King Clancy Award, Humanitarian of the Year. He's up for in the King Clancy, Neil Clancy,
Good human.
great guy. So
Who
congratulations.
else is in that, by the way? Joe Thornton?
I have no idea. Binger, can you look that up, please?
The King Clancy.
We're gonna get to Joe Thornton here on our tea time segment, but King Clancy, Humanitarian of the Year. We talked, me and you've talked a lot about what he does off the ice. We live in the Orange County community. I hope he wins this kind of his last little. I sent it to our boy Cody too. I said, Cody, here you go. Here's another award you can put on Getzlav's
Yeah.
when he wins this one because he's gonna win it.
He will this year. Yeah.
It's Getzlaff, Nurse, and PK Subban.
Heads up.
Maybe he's not. That's a tough one. I don't know what
Nurse does a lot in Edmonton.
I know PK does a ton.
I
just
still
think they
give
give it to
I'd
Getzy
still
'cause
give
he's
it to
done.
Getsy's
Yeah.
last year captain. Look at the turnout. Look what he does for Cure Duchesne.
Yeah.
The kids. He's the man.
Yeah. Congratulations, Getz.
Congratulations on the.
You're
on-
teeing
on
it up with
winning
him. Are you teeing up with him tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah, sweet.
Fucking tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m.
That's a nice time to get out there. Yeah, that's a good tea time. Gives you enough time to get up, get your walk or swim in or workout, have a little coffee, bite to eat, hit a couple chips, and go.
And go.
Yeah, 9:30 is good. Anything earlier than that, you're fucking rushing my morning. You're rushing my whole.
Totally.
We're gonna get to you rushing me here on the Battle of Alberta here too. We're gonna get to you rushing.
It's not just me. It's the playing these boys.
We're gonna get to you, all you fuckers rushing me. Hey, what you think? You guys tell the big boy where to go, when to go. Hey, Bingy? Fella. No. All right.
He's in the National League.
Hey, boys.
He shows up for the game.
I had 15 years of saying, be on the bus at this time, be here at this time, the plane's this time, the meeting's this time. There's no more of that. It's when the big fella gets on the bus, he gets on the bus, all right? Up dog. This is not National League, fella. Your Phoenix Coyotes will not be able to put their logo on the ASU. There'll be panties on the ice, but there won't be the Coyotes logo on the ice.
That's tough.
What the fuck's why?
What is it going to be, a Sun Devil on there?
It's going to be the devil.
Why don't they just fucking change their name then?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a really tricky situation.
I don't get that.
So
how hard is it to scrape the ice and put the Coyote symbol on?
No, that is actually kind of hard.
It is?
Yeah. It would be. It would be something you'd have to do almost every day. But you don't know. You got to keep the ice. You know that, and our listeners might not know this unless they're fucking the Zamboni driver. But at the rink, like the ice, whether it's a basketball game or whether it's a concert or whatever, that ice is always ice. Like for the whole year, that ice stays like that. They put the insulation over it, they put the hardwood floor, and then it's your concert.
Gotcha.
Scraping the ice is done like for playoffs, right? As soon as the playoffs start, as soon as your team makes the playoffs in that last game, they fucking come in and they melt it, they scrape it down, and they rebuild it with all the new artwork. Because it's probably 3 inches, right, of ice on top of it. It would be almost impossible. Now, how do you find something that works for both teams? Why don't you just put AZ on it? I don't know.
No. So okay. Yeah. First of all, you're right. How sick was it back in the day when you come out and it said Stanley Cup playoffs in the fresh paint?
Yeah, it's juice. Yeah, it's juice.
Second of all, that's what I was thinking. Why not in the center ice just put like whatever Tempe, Arizona, or on the red line, this side ASU, this side Phoenix Coyotes, the little symbols. Yeah. Like they used to do back in the day at Maple Leaf Gardens. They have one little maple leaf here, one little maple leaf here.
You know what it is? They got them by the balls.
Short and curlies.
The Sun Devils got the old Yotes by the ball sack. What else? What other option do they have?
If you're a young guy playing for the Phoenix Coyotes now, though, you just went from like, I guess Scottsdale, but now you're living in Tempe with all these young college girls.
They didn't. So they didn't live in Scottsdale. This is a bonus for all of everyone involved.
Yeah.
Now you can actually,
except for the married guys.
No, it's still great.
I'm just joking.
I think it's great because now they're. Even if your family or your kids or whatever want to come to the game, it's only 20 minutes, not 45 out to the fucking boonies. Yeah, this is great. And this will show the support of like whether the rink being where it is the issue. And it is the issue. Phoenix and surrounding area downtown, or let's move it Scottsdale, Old Town, wherever the hell, it works. It would work, and it would be a place free agents would want to go. It would become the best place in the league.
You just teed me up. I got a question for you. Matthews has got 2 years left. In a perfect world, how quickly can a rink be built? Not in 2 years, right? No. How long does it take to build a barn? 5 years? No.
No. I think start to finish could probably be 2 years. A start to finish. Now, planning, that could be a year.
Yeah.
Like right now, if they don't have any fucking plans or drawings or a place to put the thing, you're looking 3 years out for sure.
Yeah. Like if you're the owners of the Coyotes and you see that Austin Matthews, who's a Scottsdale boy, has 2 years left on his deal, and you see what's going on in Toronto with him. And we got Rick Rowley coming on today to talk about it. We gave him a week to fucking digest what's going on, so I can't wait to hear what he has to say. But does that not want you to build a new rink? Like I'm not saying like Leafs fans, I'm not saying Matthews leaving. Don't fucking light me up but it's something you got to be thinking about. No, if you're the Coyotes,
I don't know this because I don't sit in on any meetings or whatever, but I'll just share my opinion from an outsider and an ex-Coyote. This is just part of the steps that need to be taken to end the relationship in Glendale, to prove to either the league or the NHL or its residents of that, like I said, Phoenix and greater area, that the sport can work. That a professional NHL hockey team can be in Scottsdale or be in Phoenix, and it can be a sought-after place that's exciting for people, that sells tickets, that has a full barn. Like I truly believe that.
I agree.
Phoenix Suns, successful organization. Phoenix Diamondbacks, Arizona Diamondbacks, Call it what it is. Baseball, fucking hard to put.
Terrible uniforms.
Yeah,
Terrible
84
uniforms.
fucking games. It's whatever the case may be. It's hard to do that.
No, there's hockey fans in Arizona for sure.
Fuck, it's all Canadians.
Yeah.
Fucking guys want to be there teeing it up, going to nice restaurants,
Yeah.
hot chicks.
Like,
Fuck.
you don't think Matthews would be like, if they built a new barn, and, free agents making 15 bananas, living in Scottsdale? I mean,
I don't.
peek
That's
up,
a good question, but I don't know if he would want to.
No?
He goes back there every summer. I don't know.
I'm talking Scottsdale. I'm talking Tempe in the winter. It's nice.
I know.
His
I miss
family's
it.
there.
I
guess
see
it
like
comes
him
down
going
to
to New
like
York.
how much does
I
he
think
love?
he's like a New
Like,
Yorker.
does he love walking around the city like Loops used to back in the day, and Loops loved it? Does he like being the guy and being buddies with Bieber and all that stuff? Like, because that's what Toronto does have. That Phoenix won't. You won't be.
Yeah. Like when I first came in the league, the Phoenix Coyotes, when I used to go play them, I was like, these guys have it so made here. Like
I
was
always
going
wanted
out
to play there.
You got like the Ronick and Talkett and fucking Kachuk and these guys, and I'm like,
Talks.
this is fucking badass down here.
Yeah.
Like these guys, look at these bars. Like fucking, you walk in and it's nice. And this was before I was coming to California, but it's almost got more of a vibe than any place in Newport Beach, for example. When you're like downtown
Besides the
Scottsdale on a
white parties
Friday.
back in the day.
Yeah, but that's Memorial Day. Like,
No, I know. No, you're
this
right.
is just on a fucking Tuesday.
No, you're right. Oh, yeah, I agree.
And I just think it's a great place to be able to set up shop on a golf course. But, to answer your question about Matthews, like he's the best. Does the best player in the world want to come to Scottsdale to play in front of his hometown crowd? Like, that's a hard question to me to answer.
in a brand new building in Tempe, where now you're getting fucking every free agent wants to come play there. Like, where Matthews could be like, all right, this is who I want. All right,
I'm gonna live in Paradise Valley.
I want
I'm gonna live on top of this fucking
whoever
mountain.
he thinks could help him.
Yeah.
I want this guy, and he builds his own.
He goes
Wait
like
till we tell Rick Rowley this. He may
he goes like LeBron.
he
style.
may jump off the CN Tower if he thinks Matthews is leaving. So
Just when we thought he didn't want to jump off there, he might just jump back on.
I will tell you one thing. We will be in that building one time next year. We will be one of the 5,000 people in that building. We are going to a game there at ASU. Put it on the fella
Should we
tour.
just-
Put it on the fella tour, boys. Brings us to our first segment, brought to you by our good friends at Cannadips. Lip
Cannadips,
Bloomers. I just put a
fuck.
massive order in, and I text.
I had so many of those things up in Canada. The guys were loving it.
I text the boys on the Cannadips social media. I said, boys, whatever you need to do to get it in Canada, you should, because I handed out. I brought probably 10 tins there. I came back with none. He said, I don't know if it was Casey or whoever was talking, runs their social media. He said they get like 10 or so emails a day from people in Canada being like, get us lip boomers.
The old lip boomers.
So it's brought to you by Cannadips, promo code Curfew Cali, who gets you a nice discount.
Yeah.
I just ordered fucking 30 tins, so I got a discount.
Nice. Did you leave a tip?
No. Sorry, boys.
Sorry.
I'm your number one client. You guys should be tipping me. Fellow Tour Alberta. Here we go, up dog. This was your show. You did a hell of a job. You put it together.
Thanks, bud.
Hall Pass Media, you guys
Great job,
killed
boys.
it. You guys killed it. A-Hall got his first taste. Friday night, we went to Craft Beer Market, where I used to hang out a little bit when I was Cowtown.
Yeah, nice area. Right next to the old Cowboys.
Shout out to your boy Troy Brower. Brady Kachuk came on. And then Noodles, Jamie McClellan. Noodles is
Jamie
great.
McClellan.
He's a beauty. He's a beauty. That was a fun little spot.
Right? Yeah. Good setup. Fuck, did you just come right from the Bird, though, and came right there? You dropped
Right.
your bags right off and just came
No,
right
I
there.
didn't even drop my bags. The driver took my bags right to my room.
Fuck, look at that.
NHL. Car picked me up, got in, dropped me off, got in. He took my bags. My bags were in my room waiting for him when I got there.
Nice.
Dropped
See, that's
them,
national.
came in, brushed my teeth, got her going, grabbed a dog, and I was right in my seat for the anthem. Right
That's how
beside
you do that, yeah.
Just time worked out kind of perfect. Actually, Princey fucked me a bit because I had an Uber out front.
Let's be honest. Actually.
Yeah.
Hey, Princey.
I got Uber me and Princey, and I said, Princey, stay here. I'm just gonna go in and check in and brush my teeth and put on some deodorant in 5 minutes. Go in, get my key, go up. He calls me. He's like, Obi, I'm already at the Salad Dome. The Uber just left. I go, well, did not cross your mind to tell him to fucking stop or get out?
He wanted to get to that game.
Yeah, he sizzled me.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking sizzled me.
Yeah, he wasn't waiting.
So then I had to call another Uber. I would have been there even before the anthem.
Yeah.
But I got in there, she was rocking. But I walked in, no crowd. This guy dropped me off almost at center ice. I got out of my car, right at the thing, walked up, ticket, dog, beer, up dog.
I know. Yeah. I was ready to rock.
Yeah.
That was, what an atmosphere.
What a barn.
Old
Tough.
barn. Tough
old barn.
Tough old barn.
I've had some
I'm
people
from Alberta too, and I got to tell you, that was a tough barn, but fun barn.
Fun barn. They went up 2-0, and you looked at me and you're like, because you had the oil, you had the blue on. I give you credit, ballsy.
I wore the blue.
You're like,
I wore my
fuck.
Nikes. Blue
And
Nikes.
you didn't truly mean this. You're just filled with emotion. You're like, this is over. I'm like, this ain't over. And then the 97 show
began.
I'm going to say it first. This guy, I said it to you all weekend. What he's doing is like Michael Jordan. I watched The Last Dance 3 times. What McDavid is doing, he's taking the game over. And in a sport where typically the best players have to learn how to play with other guys come this time of year, right? Team. Not saying he's not doing that. He's just give me the puck and get out of my way. And obviously playing with Draisaitl and Kane, Pippen and Rodman, they're doing their things too. But this guy, Uppy, I've never seen anything like it. He single-handedly may take down the Flames here.
Yeah.
I'm calling him the MJ of fucking the NHL. He is Michael Jordan.
97.
Yeah.
We should give him some Nikes, some high tops.
They should sign him. McDavid, call Nike, get a deal. I don't even want commission off it, fella. I'm looking at you right in the camera. You should get a deal with Nike. You are the Michael Jordan of the NHL.
We call him Skate Man.
Skate man. And it's just McDavid going, I mean, he's doing
sick.
these things. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
So I got to see Draisaitl after the game on Sunday night, and I got to spend a little bit of time with him, and I just asked him straight up, what the hell's going on with 97? And he basically said he's never seen him in this sort of this driven. He basically said, "Up dog, he's doing things. He's like a different person. Like he wants to go out and like do things that have never ever been done on the ice
like
before."
Michael Jordan in
It's
basketball.
crazy. It's crazy, and he's like, and you know, as much as I get to see, you know, basically he's saying I've seen him at his best, and he's fucking 10 times better right now, and I'm just like staying out of his way. And then he also said that I'm like, and Evander Kane's absolutely taking full advantage of this position he's in.
Yeah,
and
Rodman.
he went on to say like Evander Kane's been better and than he's ever been too. So like it's just all clicking for them at the right time. It's crazy.
Yeah, and another thing that, you know, Connor is, you know, they're trying to be physical with him, and he's just bouncing off of checks, and he's not letting like Matty Tkachuk's trying to hook him. He doesn't, like he's a man on a mission. And we're recording this on Tuesday like normal. So game 4 is tonight, and I talked to you in the war room there. I would not go at him. I would literally, anytime he gets it, if I'm
Protect
a team
the
man,
house.
I would just stay in the fucking inside the dots. And I'm sure they're trying to do that. I know it's easier said than done, but I would not go at him. If you go at him right now, you are done. I don't care what. If you're Anderson down to Gabranson or Big Z, you are done. Like, you got to try to keep him. Like,
I
don't
wish
go
I
to
could
him.
get the whiteboard out right now because I want to go over like this situation, right? Like,
Yeah.
okay.
So, like,
and I get it, but let me say this. You're saying puck goes in the corner.
leave him.
Stay on your dot. You're a defenseman. You're always taught like protect the dots, right? Like fucking a guy, especially on a PK, you're staying on the dot. Okay, so he goes into the fucking corner to get the puck and he turns.
Which way does he turn? Up the wall?
Well, you're not gonna have. Okay, so you want
If he turns up the wall, I could then push him up the wall.
Okay, so say he just stops into the corner
I just let him stay there.
and he looks at you, and
I
you're
say-
on your flat foot now.
Say, McJesus.
Yeah, McJesus, hi. So he's looking at you now, and you have 6 feet in front of you to him. What's he now? What's he gonna do?
Now I want my center to come down as low as he possibly can, and I want my wingers to sink. We're gonna give him the point shot. We
Okay,
want
so
to
you give
force.
him- that's what you give him.
Force Connor McDavid all night to go up to Duncan Keith and Tyson Barrie and go D to D, and we collapse as a motherfucker.
So I think if you stay flat-footed on him and you're fucking looking at him, he is going to take 3 of the hardest strides you've ever seen, and he's going to do this to you, and you're flat-footed, and he's going to just walk around you and feed someone backdoor.
No, because my center's going to come down low and my winger's going to come down low. So we're going to take away so we're going to be all 5 guys right here in the house.
Yeah,
And you're going to come down. You're going to stand right beside me if you're my centerman.
Yeah.
And then the
I
weak
can't
side
wait to
D's
watch this
here,
game tonight.
and the 2 wingers are going to come right down into the house, And we're just going to hopefully that keep them to the outside all night. And then when they come to the net, they come to the net. But if I go to him, Uppy, flat-footed or not, if I go to him and he moves it and goes past me, there's not one guy in the league that can get him.
Yeah, like he's
There's
beating
no right
everyone
answer.
he's beating everyone one-on-one, and he's putting the puck on his teammate's stick that they have open. Like I fucking would have 80 goals this year with him. But you're right. He's beating everyone one-on-one. But I just think if you give him too much time, it is fucking watch out.
And then
if you don't go and at least give him a shot where he like goes off balance a little bit, if you let him just look at you and then just come at you like a fucking wild boar, it's heads up.
And I say to Backlund and who else is a centerman on their team? Yarncrook. Like Yarncrook, the series is fucking started, by the way. You're on my milk carton, Yarncrook. Don't care about offense. I don't give a fuck back if you get another point the rest of the series. When you're on the ice with 97, 29, and 91, stay on this fucking side of the... Do not go below the dots ever. And I mean ever. Because if you go down as a second centerman or as a second winger and they come this way, you're done. Like, you need to sacrifice and just realize that we're not trying to score when he's out there. It's come to this, Uppy.
I know. It's so good.
Listen, I'm going to go on a limb and say I think the Flames win tonight. I think they're going to make adjustments. I think Markstrom's going to be better. I think they're going to... I'm not going to say they're going to do what I'm going to say, but they're going to do something that they're going to try to take the puck out of McDavid's hands. It's like MJ back in the day. You got to let someone else beat you. And if it's Draisaitl and Kane, then you tip your hats to those guys. If it's their second line with who the fuck is even on their second line? Nugent Hopkins, Hyman.
Zach Hyman's...
Your boy Hyman's playing good.
He's playing unbelievable. I didn't know how actually explosive and fast he is.
Yeah.
Just because his style is so bad. But he is legit so effective. I understand why he's a coach's dream.
Yeah, and he's got terrible style. We talked about this when we were up in Battle of Alberta, but he's been great. He's been great.
Yeah, he scores every goal. We threw him on our DraftKings single game parlay the other day, and sure enough, he scores the first goal for Edmonton.
It's Nugent Hopkins, Hyman, Yamamoto, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then who cares the rest of the guys?
Yeah, they don't even see the ice.
Yeah,
anyway.
you gotta stop one line if you're Calgary. Like, as much as after game 3, they probably went in the room and were like, holy, what just happened there? There's hats flying everywhere. There's people. I mean, the atmosphere in Edmonton was unbelievable because of what they were doing.
Take us back, like when we sat, like our seats in Calgary were, let's say, 8 rows up behind Calgary's bench.
Yeah.
So the first period, we caught the Oilers, we caught the half wall, right? We were like right there. The first time you seen Connor grab the puck and just start wheeling and dealing and through the feet and through like. It's crazy.
I mean, I had the Flames in game 2, and every time you got the puck, I literally said to you, oh no. Oh no.
I know.
And you're like, fuck, the Oilers are out playing him. I said, when 97's on the ice, yes, they are.
Yeah, they are.
Like, in my opinion, he is 10 times, I'm just throwing that out, 2 times better than Johnny Gaudreau and Matty Tkachuk right now in Lindholm.
Yeah.
And those guys are elite players. But what he's doing, when he gets it, it's like, I mean, they got to just pressure him too. Like, whatever guy is on the other side, skate as hard as you can at McDavid. The far side winger, track him. Track him as hard as you can. Do not let him.
See, that's and this is kind of what I would say is like, you need to think like him, although you can't. But you need to think like him, and you need to like try to think where he's going and get there.
Yeah.
Like get there. Like if it's a regroup and the puck goes outside the zone and you see Tyson Barrie going back to get it, and Tyson Barrie turns and Connor is going this way on his forehand.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is on your team. Go skate right. You got to get right at him and just take away that.
It's a great point by you. So let's say, for example, somehow you were on the ice against this guy back in the day. I would say to you before the game, up dog, if there's any time that you're tracking and it's coming back on a 3-on-2 and you're late, keep going to McDavid. And I'm just going to hold the middle of the ice. Just skate as hard as you can at him. Don't worry about me. I'm not going to him. I'm going to sink and buy you time to get across to him.
And then Draisaitl just backhand
Well,
chatters.
now that's my responsibility. Once I pass you off to McDavid, now I got to have Draisaitl come in late, and on my far side, D-man's got to have the other guy come in late. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. No, I get it.
It's a tall task, fella. It's
Tall
a tall
task,
task.
buddy. Tall task.
That game 2, though, was unbelievable. Kami, Rent Roner, shout out to those boys. We went in the suite with them in between periods to take a leak. Never seen a bathroom line like that. Never seen it. Never.
Princey did a great job of taking care of us, though, at the game.
Shout out to Ben Herbert. He's an Olympic gold medalist in the curling. I got to meet him.
Oh, Benny.
Can we talk about that bathroom line? Do you want to talk about it? Or?
Disgusting.
I mean, it was. Did you boys see it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was 100 deep. I'm not even lying.
No, more than that.
More than that. Yeah.
More than 100.
More. 200.
200. Listen, going into the Battle of Alberta 2 on my flight up there, I realized, I said, pissing is going to be a situation that I'm going to have to figure out a little.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm going to need
Edmonton?
some kind of play here. No, in Calgary. In Edmonton,
yeah,
I knew it would be all right.
yeah.
In Calgary, on my flight up, I'm like, pissing's going to be an issue at the Dome. I didn't know it was going to be that big of an issue.
Yeah.
But thank God We ducked down in the old
The suites. Yeah. Thanks, Princey.
Thanks,
Dialing
Princey.
it in. Kami. Thanks to the boys.
Yeah, Comey was on the Jumbotron. That was great.
Right in front of us too. Eh?
Those seats were awesome. I felt like I was right in the Battle of
I know.
Alberta. They were great.
Did you enjoy like playoff hockey live? Right?
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Fuck.
I enjoyed our seats in Edmonton were good too, but our seats in Calgary were. I felt like, wow, I'm in this.
Yeah, I know.
Like I was worried about getting hit by a puck. Like when we sat down, I'm like, Uppy, we'll look out for the D coming around. Like,
Fuck, they're not giving them away, eh?
no, they're not giving away. Is that a tax write-off for the company, or who do we talk to? Nadia about that? That's
Yeah.
got to be a write-off.
What?
All the fucking
Five-
beers that Binger drank, can we write those off or what? This guy's a
Come
fucking,
on, Binger,
Jesus, Binger. I just go broke around here, fella.
What do you think of that Canadian weed, Binger?
Did you get some Canadian weed?
I did get some. It was pretty nice, honestly.
Yeah, that's good stuff up there.
I smoked weed for the first time Saturday night in a long time. And I almost couldn't find my room coming out. I was like, what fucking room am I in again? And I had to look at my thing, 1604. I was on the, God knows where it was.
Yeah, I know the feeling, Obs. I know the feeling.
Yeah. I went in there, I shut her down hard.
Yeah, that's nice.
Wham.
You deserved it. Long
Yeah,
day.
long day.
Long couple days.
I just remember crushing those bags of chips in your room too. What were those? Were they catchy chips or what? I was just
I had
fucking putting
catchy
a hurt
salt
on
and
them.
vinegar, and then I introduced the boys to some good old Ruffles
All
all
dressed.
dressed.
Oh yeah, we had the bus ride up there. We did it right.
How was the bus ride?
The
That's
bus
next on
ride
the
was
ride-up.
awesome.
Yeah.
Shout out to our boy. What was his name? Johnny?
Donnie. was
Donnie. We
legendary.
had Donnie, the fucking beauty. The guy had a Hulkster mustache like you never seen, Obs. But it took us a little bit. I had the fucking golf on my iPad. And then Al Hall, our boy Al Hall, took it over. He had the Samsung phone.
Veteran.
First time the phones ever came in fucking.
We got to get, I'm thinking about buying
he
A-Hall.
streamed it right on the fucking TV.
Let's get him an iPhone.
So he doesn't
Just
fuck
so on
up our
group,
messages.
just so our group messages can be like missing curfew and like something cool with a photo of the boys or something,
You got a
right?
missing curfew burner phone for Al.
Should I give him my old phone after we get and just like, listen, this is just for missing curfew.
He
Al.
needs a burner phone, eh?
Yeah.
He's got too much going on. We don't need to give him two phones, but I agree.
You know
with
what I'm saying? Like
Get the fucking iPhone.
we can't have the iMessage with the cool name with like, you know what I'm talking about, Binger. I can see it in your eyes. How many pisses did you take up? I know I talk about peeing a lot, but as you've noticed, it's something I take into a lot of decisions in my life of where I'm going to be and what I'm going to do.
We did one right outside Red Deer.
Right in the taint.
Right at the taint, and we pulled over right in the plains, eh? Pissing right on the wheat.
Was she windy?
Right on the grass.
Was she
It
windy?
wasn't too bad.
Oh, it was great.
We got back on the bus. We said, "Why aren't we going?" And we realized Donnie, the bus
Was
driver, was out
taking a
taking a
piss
piss in
too,
the
yeah.
wind.
Oh, team piss.
Yeah, so we 18 pack of Coors Lights, 18 pack of Kokanees.
You drink them all?
No, we got through probably half, and then I brought the rest in my room.
Yeah, boys, I woke up. I got to be honest. I woke up and I just didn't have it in me. I just, I got an afternoon flight. I got up, had a shower, went to the airport. My flight was delayed. Maybe that was the hockey gods being like, oh, you missed the team bus.
Flight was delayed there?
Flight was delayed, half hour. I would have beat you there. But I got delayed. But not that it was a race, because it's not a race.
Yeah.
There's no real quicker way. I mean, the way you guys
Oh, you
did
mean,
it.
yeah, on the Saturday.
Yeah, there's no real like flying's
It's
not any
the-
quicker.
No,
any
it's
quicker.
not. It's the same.
Yeah, it's the
and
same.
we had all the stuff. It would have been just, taking it. Plus, it was just nice, laid back, kick the feet up, watch the.
I thought me and you though we were supposed to fly together at one point. Was that not the plan? And then did you abort the plan? Or
Yeah, because it was $800 tickets,
it was. Gotcha.
and I'm like, fuck, for $1,600 we get the nice bus, and it's 3 hours door to door.
When did you make that? When did?
The day I was here for like 5 hours planning everything. Which day was that?
Yeah, everything
Thursday.
came Thursday. Like
Thursday.
We left Friday morning at like 8 a.m. and we did everything on Thursday.
Yeah. Well,
So-
that's the hall pass way.
Yeah, and
That's
our
how
boy,
you boys like to do
shout
it.
out to my boy Matt Eaton who dialed me in with his. He's got the clothes. Fuck, it's nice clothes.
Maddie dialed it in with a lot of things.
He did, yeah. Binger, thank you. Yeah, Binger thanked him. But he dialed me in, fresh new threads. That's why I was fucking Edmonton. I was looking good. Me and Brento in that picture with Marky. That was a Matt Eaton jacket. So shout out to him. And he's like, I got this limo going to. It's called the Slush Fest. It was the last day of skiing in like Cannadips, which is outside Banff, just an hour from Calgary. And he's like, that's Sunday. I'm like, who's limo company? So he sent me the guy's name, and I called him, and they're like, yeah, we'll drive you up to Edmonton, no problem. So the Missing Curfew crew hit the road, and it was nice. I showed the boys fucking where the Red Deer Rebels play. We drove through Sylvan Lake. Fuck yeah,
Oh,
boys.
the Red Deer Rebels play. Hey, there you go, boys.
Yeah.
Put it on the list. Sylvan
We used
Lake's
to win a
nice,
couple
though. Did you see Sylvan Lake?
Couple Memorial Cups, eh? A couple
Nice,
Memorial Cups.
nice little tour of the Canadian countryside. Yeah.
That's right. Got to take it in.
Man, you guys are a good team. Guys worked their nuts off to never have to fucking make that trick, and you guys are loving it. That motivated guys to get the fuck out of Canada. Like, I was like, I got to get to the show, so I never got to ride a fucking bus again. And you guys are like, this is awesome.
Some kokanee, some ketchup chips. We're happy campers.
Hey, it's a limo bus.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
boys,
guys
don't worry.
are,
It wasn't the Iron Lung. Wasn't the Iron Lung.
How were the seats on it? It didn't look great to me. I got to be honest. It looked like they were kind of like narrow. Were they narrow?
We all had our feet up. Yeah.
We were laid down.
Yeah.
Just 'cause when you weren't on there, we all got to lay down.
Yeah, that's another reason I said, listen, I don't want to take up too much room on the place. So, the fellas did not go to the event, but there was an event in Edmonton put on by AJ Gallant of the Thrashers called Ice Warriors. Cut a hot told us this.
Carter Hart was there. Celebrity was a
So what the
celebrity
fuck
judge.
was
I think.
just- yeah, he's
it was a
celebrity-
fucking beatdown, guys. 2 rounds. I think 2 rounds, a minute or 2 minutes long. Helmets and gloves, and you just fucking bare knuckle.
Helmets and gloves?
But you got to keep your helmets and gloves on the whole time.
Wow.
On skates. Just fucking. Remember when you ever play helmets and gloves?
I
as a
used to
kid?
love playing
I
helmets
know.
and gloves.
How many concussions do you think we got as that?
10.
10, right?
Yeah, for sure.
As kids, we just fucking, before practice or after practice, you always had to pair off with someone. And in front of the team, you go fucking head to head with a guy in your squad.
And just start chucking them. We should do it here at Hall Pass. What do you think, Binger? You want to, me and you, helmets and gloves, buddy? You want to go or what?
You're doing this right, Finn. I'll say that.
Carter Hart, great guy, great kid.
Good kid.
Great
Handsome kid.
Yeah, good looking.
Good
cat.
Edmonton boy,
Never
eh?
see him because he's got his mask on. Another reason goalie's tough, right? I never even knew what he looked like.
Yeah.
Guy's gonna do some damage.
Yeah.
And then Edmonton. Shout out to your boy Brento. Hall Pass again. That's kind of what I wish we could have done in Calgary on the Red Mile. Being outside there was fucking cool. Being outside the building,
Awesome.
that was super cool.
What NHL did.
I was running on fumes, but
Yeah, totally. JW Marriott, awesome. These teams that need a new rink, what Edmonton built is absolutely perfect.
What
the
a
fan
barn.
zone we got set up at. Shout out to Sean May, who helped us out with our tickets in Edmonton, the hotel, and the fucking spot for the boys. Anyway, top notch NHL league. It's awesome.
What a setup.
Yeah, it's what a setup.
The whole downtown, it's amazing. The barn is sick. It was rocking. I mean, the DJ in that game 3 played every fucking sing-along tune. Living on a Prayer, Sweet Caroline,
Yeah. Metallica.
Shout.
Yeah.
Shout now. Oh, shout
Oh,
now.
yeah.
So this is great. We come and sit down in our seats, and this kind of a bigger guy, like not quite as big as me, but pretty big. And he kind of like bumps me. He's like, hey, I'm sitting here, and he's got his girlfriend beside him. So I'm like, oh, this guy's just fucking boxing me out. Like, obviously, whatever. I'm like, Uppy, we got to switch seats. I'm not sitting beside this fucking guy all game. So like 10 minutes in, he like looks over and he's like, oh, Obs, I didn't even recognize you. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I'm like, here's the up dog. He's like, hey, Obs, what's up? He's like, hey, man, I'll let my girl sit between us. She's like, you just got to be careful. You never know coming to these games. Hey, I just saw like a big guy. Like, who knows what you are? Like, next thing you know, you're trying to fuck my girlfriend. And I'm like, yeah, it's a hockey game, bro. Like, I think you're probably all right. Like, but I get what you're saying. He's like, I love the pod. So
Yeah.
he was the guy that was talking about what golf course that you played in the Alberta CPGA.
Yeah,
or
no,
something?
Earl Grey.
Earl Grey.
It's in Calgary. Great track. I played provincials there one time. Broke my 3-iron. I broke my putter last round. Had to putt with my 3-iron. Drained a fucking putt on the 18th hole, like 15, 20 footer in front of a crowd, and they all went buck diddy.
Do we want to talk about the Lucic shit?
Yeah, we can talk.
Yeah,
about
I mean,
Lucic.
I think Daryl Sutter said it great. I think Lucic said it great.
Yeah.
Had he hit him or really hit him, neither him or Smith would be playing game
Would be
4.
playing. I think he clipped the back left skate of Smitty, and Smitty went for a fucking twirl. Is what happened.
Yeah.
Like, Luch is a big boy no matter what. He was a little clumsy going in, but it wasn't with intent. It wasn't vicious. And its left skate hits the back of Smitty's left skate, and Smitty does sell it. Like, he knows Luch is coming in.
Yeah.
To me, that's just a hockey play. I don't think he needed a 5 in a game, but the game was almost over, so why not? But the league made the right call. Not every day we can say that.
Yeah.
But the league made
But
the
when
right
it happened live, and it was at the other end, right? We were at the other end, and when I seen it happen live, I was like, here we go. Here we go. I thought it was going to just turn into a complete gong show. However, they ran Lucic out. That was probably the right call at the time just to get him out of the game, because I think if he does stay in, Cassian or someone probably has to fight him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it is what it is. No suspension. I think, I don't know. I'm interested to watch the game tonight. We'll see how it goes. But thank you again to you boys. Great job, Hall Pass
Great
Media.
job.
Up Dog, that was all you, buddy. You set it all up. Alberta boy killing the Battle of Alberta. So moves on to our next segment, brought to you by our good friends at Goodlife. It's called Tea Times.
Tea times, baby. The
The
Florida,
Florida
Panthers.
Panthers, man. I mean, the Florida Panthers.
I'm just kicking myself. I bet with my heart a lot. And I took the Panthers in games 1 and 2. And I took them last fucking series in games 1 and 2. And they just let me down. A team not built for the playoffs, Obs.
Yeah, and it was something that we had talked about all year that I thought, can they play low-scoring games, right? Can you run and gun all season long and then you get in there, and they couldn't.
No.
Right?
And they got
Tampa-
great goaltending.
They did. And I mean, in game 4 last night, I went the other way. I hedged my series bet, so I took Tampa. So I came out I'm still down because I took Florida in game 1 and 2. Anyways, they played their best game of the series last night. They had 45 shots. They threw the kitchen sink at them. It's a good learning lesson for this team. You know
Yeah.
more than anyone. You played in the playoffs a lot. I played in the playoffs myself. Like, it takes some time to learn how to play. But
Yeah.
Brunette, listen, I think he did a good job. I don't know him myself. I think if you have a young team like that, you need a veteran coach. You need someone that's, like Quenneville, like they had. I think if Coach Q's in that series, it's probably different. I think their D, my boy Weegsy, I text him, keep your head up, have a great summer, keep her going, buddy, enjoy your year in Bender. Great year. Learn from it.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's good. They just got to
Playoff hockey's different.
Playoff hockey's different.
But I will say this too. Fans in Florida, you're to blame. Game 1, I watched game 1. There was no heartbeat in the building. Find a way to help your team out. Like I was watching the game in game 1 and I could hear guys on the ice talking to each other. It was like, this is playoff hockey. I know you're better than that.
Yep. No, you're right.
They're golfing. They're probably teeing it up. And probably going to Miami.
Where do you
probably
think they
tonight.
golf in Fort? Where did you used to golf in Fort Lauderdale?
I used to play golf at the Royal Palm with Jovo.
That's
Or
right.
then at what's it called? Oh, it's such a great track, Obs. It's called it is called Adios. Fucking what a track.
Adios.
Great track. Bully is a member there.
We had Jovo on before game 2 on Cooley's show, the power play. We had Jovo on.
Did you?
And we were
Before game 2 and
before game 2 against
Oh,
Tampa.
sweet.
And we both thought they would bounce back and win game 2, which they didn't, obviously. But I said, I go, fuck, I'm going to the Battle of Alberta. Upshaw outvoted me. I wanted to come down and see you and play some golf in the Sunshine Fuck Fest. I didn't swear, but I said the Sunshine State Showdown. But we're going to Alberta. What's going on with your boy Uppy? I said. And he said, yeah, he's an up dog. He's that type of guy you bring to the club and you think he's the member.
Yeah. I always want to have a rinse. I tell Joe, I'm coming in here because they get the best showers in
Yeah,
the league.
he's like,
at
this guy
Onions.
come in, you think he's the member.
And that was before I was a member anywhere too. So thanks, Joe. Well, you taught me everything I know.
Yeah, so
Especially when it comes to golf.
I wanted to say this about Jumbo Joe Thornton. It was good to see him get in there. I think this is it. If it is it, I just wanted to, to him, wow, what a career. He's one of my guys. I told you if I could have switched one player, like to play like and be like, I would have wanted to be Jumbo Joe Thornton. Big, tough, didn't wear a visor, made $1 gazillion. So what a great career. I wish they would have played him more. I
know.
mean, you throw him in game 4.
Yeah, he's
And I think if you have a veteran coach, I think you see Jumbo before, the last desperate breath of,
I guess it was like, how much does he give you when you only play him like 7 minutes? It's tough. Get
tough.
those pegs going. It's not, but it's playoff time.
I mean, who
like
else
he
was
made
on
a
the
great
fourth?
play.
So their
He made a
fourth
great
line
play.
was Horny. What's that number 55? A Carey or what's his name? A Carey. And then I don't even know who played center for them. Some Swede or something. I think you can play Jumbo on your fourth line,
Yeah.
can't you? I know what you're saying though. Like if you're only playing him 7 minutes, can you get the boots going?
Yeah, and if you're not going to put him on the power play, like usually, if it's the Corey Perry effect, he's doing more than just trying to work the half wall, right? But in order to work the half wall, you got to have the puck on your stick for a little bit of the game.
Yeah.
Tough.
And I will say this: Corey Perry and Ross Colton, they got 5 goals each. And listen, this is what I get for betting against Tampa. I thought they looked tired after the 7-game series. I thought Vasilevsky looked tired. He is back. I mean, this kid is, Rick Tocchet was doing the, what's it called with all the presidents up there? Rush.
Yeah, Mount Rushmore.
Of goalies. Brodeur, Waugh, Hasek, Vasilevsky.
And I got to be honest, I sent out that text before that came on TV.
You did.
I was like,
So Toc stole it from you.
well, no, but I basically said in the last 20 years, he's arguably our best goalie. He is the best goalie.
He's up there
to
on-
come in our generation. When I came into the league, Marty Brodeur, Dominic Hasek, who you shout out, you scored your first fucking goal on, right?
Yeah, low blocky.
And then who else? Like, we could have said Patrick Waugh, but he was a little bit before that, but nobody. Like, and even Fleury was great and 3 cups, but no one took over games. No one has the stats this guy has. No one's built like him.
Yeah.
He's fucking looks like a goddamn transformer.
He is kicking. I mean, I apologize to Coop for betting against them. I don't know why. I just thought Florida, I don't know why I did. I love watching Tampa play.
Yeah.
I love their team.
They're doing all this without
And for
breaking
you
point.
GMs out there, hey, Kyle Dubas, you still got your job somehow. I don't know how. And Shanny helped me out with this. There's no secret to winning. Look at Tampa. They get guys like Maroon and Perry and Belmar and Ross Colton stepping up. And the list goes on and on. And Stammer blocking shots and Killhorn blocking shots. Like,
but they don't fucking have the guys making 13, 12 million.
well, that's Kyle Dubas' fault.
I know. It's fucking, I know.
Like,
So-
that's why you get fired.
I know. Fucking
Like-
rights. It is.
Like, Cooley's sticking up for him. Like, Cooley, what are you
You
fucking
need to-
smoking up there in
I
Canada?
know.
Like,
Look at how much time these guys. Ross Colton's almost more noticeable out there than fucking Kucherov sometimes.
Yeah.
Because he's fucking knows how to play the right way. And those guys eat minutes. And they fucking they chip in eventually because they do the right things, right?
And I talked to you about Mitch Marner having a mark on his face and Nylander having a mark on his face. In that 4-game series, Tampa needs this rest. Did you see how many guys
Oh
got
my
cut
God.
and hit
Block
with
shots.
After game
Crazy.
3 or game 2, like 10 guys went down the aisle and back, or down the tunnel and back.
Loose pucks and ice bags.
Yeah. Like, there's no secret. Like, you can change the rules all you want to favor these fucking skilled guys. It's still for the fucking Stanley Cup.
I
here.
know.
Like,
Yeah, but
Instead of
that's
feeling sorry
fucking
for the
jokes out on them. All those idiots that think they're going to win with the analytics. It's jokes out.
yeah.
You guys suck.
Your captain is blocking fucking Bisky, Steven
Yeah.
Stamkos.
Yeah.
Churning
That's
on the
what
back end.
wins. Yeah.
What's the Russians D-man? Help me out.
Sergachev
Cut on his face. Blood on his jersey.
blocking shots with his face like Bobo.
The trainers for the Leafs didn't have to get one blood stain out of that jersey, and that's why they're fucking going to movies and whatever else they're doing right now.
I know.
I'm still not over it. I'm glad we got Rick Rowley coming on because I'm going to light him up too.
Yeah.
Anyways, to the Florida Panthers, great season, boys. Week Z, Monty, Hubie. Love you, boys. He'll be back.
Yeah.
Enjoy
Ecky.
that fucking...
Yeah. Come on, boys.
Maybe I'll see if they want to go to the Bahamas this week. Or should I text them or what? Maybe meet me over there. Tampa and Coop, keep her going. So our next segment brought to you by our good friends at DraftKings. Just Stanley Cup playoffs up. They roll on. They keep going here. Rangers, Panthers, 2-1. I don't know. I think the Rangers win tonight again. I think it's going to be 2-2. I haven't watched much of the series. Is there anything you want to touch on that series? Or that's kind of the series I haven't really been into.
It sucks. The series sucks.
Gerard Gallant was chirping Tony D'Angelo. I did see that. So that was nice.
I kind of like Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah, no, I like that Gerard Gallant's got a little fucking fire in his belly, though, eh? Like,
I think I think he's realizing, this is a series, and he can do more to keep his guys fired up, engaged, right? I think he's kind of taking it on himself without getting too carried away.
yeah.
And maybe it's a message to Revo like, hey, you should go beat the shit out of someone.
He said that. He said, if they want to play that style of game, we got guys down here that can play that way.
So
And
he's
that's
kinda-
75.
He kind of wants, Revo to do
Revo,
something.
just go grab somebody.
Just do it. But he doesn't
You don't want to put your team...
hit someone, turn around, and make an absolute scene.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
exactly.
be like, hit someone, turn around,
Go
and
grab
just
Aho and punch him in the face.
go stand at their bench and just be like,
Yeah.
who wants it?
Bring it.
Let's go. Send out anyone.
I'm going to watch Game 4 tonight. Another series. Here you go. This is your chance. I've been having this. I saved her for last for you. Colorado, St. Louis. Kadri on Bennington. This one, you've been fired up about it. Just give her. The mic's yours, fella. What are you thought on the series? 3-1 blue. 3-1 Avs right now. I can taste that Camus almost. I can almost taste it.
That's a fucking joke, is what it is. Listen, Colorado's a wagon. They're playing hockey that they deserve to be in the driver's seat. They deserve to be up 3-1. But the hit. I watched it from the fucking lobby. I was sitting next to Kelly Rudy. I don't like the hit. I don't like the play. I think it was a great save. Puck's in front of the net. I think if this happens to like 90% of the players in the league, it's not really talked about. But the fact that it's Kadri, the history against the St. Louis Blues, he single-handedly took out their best defenseman last year in the series. I can't say I wouldn't have done the same thing.
That's what I got written down.
I
right
can't
here.
say
So
I
as
wouldn't
a-
have went.
as a
I can't say
fan-
I would, but I know what I'm doing.
No, but I'm totally. And
So I know what I'm
and
doing.
no one's not saying Kadri didn't know what he was doing.
I know.
But as an ex-Blues and a guy who's cheering for your boys, and as a fiery guy, I get why you're upset.
Yeah.
But as a player, I could see you going to the net just as hard trying to get that loose
100%.
puck. And I put it on the young D-man, Rosen.
Yeah, and yeah.
You gotta fucking
I
protect
know.
your goalie.
Yeah,
kid.
he shouldn't even be
Like,
out there.
Yeah, like
He
I get
shouldn't
it.
be out there.
And
When you see that puck like that save, your play, knowing Kadri's behind you, is to now slow down or stop and get in his way.
Exactly.
Like you don't go for the puck.
Yeah, he put himself in a
I
vulnerable
know.
position.
So like, fuck off. That guy, he shouldn't even been on the ice.
Mm-hmm.
But Kadri, it's just like he knows what he's doing. He's that type of player. But he won the series by it.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's like didn't know what he was doing.
My only thing with this fucking
But you
whole
got to
thing-
go to the net in the playoffs.
I know, and the only thing is, I didn't like the response in Game 3. I didn't like it. I thought Game 3, when it happened, there should have been an immediate fucking response. It should have been. That was, if you thought it was cheap or not, don't wait till after the game. Fucking do something right there.
I agree.
Because you have a chance there at still 2-1 to make a statement. Whether you go and you take onus on their goalie, you go fucking do the same thing to their goalie. I don't give a fuck. Sacrifice one of your players. As soon as the puck goes in and there's a rebound, you're going as hard as you fucking can. And maybe you pretend to stop and you barrel him over and see what happens. Take a 1-game suspension. I don't
Totally.
care. They just did it to your best player. If
And
you're
this
anyone
is-
else, take a run at fucking someone.
100%. And this is no disrespect to Bobo Bertuzzo and Braden Shen because they play the game the right way.
They're the only guys.
I
on the
would
team
take them
doing
on my team any day of the week.
Yeah.
But besides those two guys, I said this to you that the Blues were soft.
it. Yeah, Barbashev's playing hard,
And Barbashev.
but they're soft.
But they're soft. A little bit to the St. Louis Blues standards.
Just
to the Blues
Oh,
standards.
and sorry, and Perron is playing out of his mind. So
Braun and Factor are playing as hard as they can. But did I not tell you their fourth line? What's
I
their
know.
fourth line right now? Bozak, the fucking Russian kid, and who else? I don't even know. I have to look it
yeah,
up.
no,
Like,
you're right. They're
come on, Army. Give me
They're mixed match.
Bosey's fine down the middle, but give him two wingers that play with a little bit of piss and vinegar and that are going to go up and down the walls and are going to. You could go after Kadri. You still need that in the game, especially for the St. Louis Blues and Craig Berube.
I just wish it was answered that game
I agree.
because then it wouldn't have been talked about,
No.
or it would have been just like, hey, we got one of the guys back.
Yeah.
How about that Sam Girard hit?
Yeah. That's a great hit.
That's a
and
great
listen,
hit.
I don't, to me as a guy that's a former Avs, I got my money Avs, I don't mind Sam Girard going out for Jack Johnson either. Jack Johnson comes in as a veteran guy that I thought should have been in the lineup from day one.
Yeah.
I will say this about the Blues. If anybody can come back from 3-1, it's them. And I think what hurts them more than anything, Uppy, is Krug and Scandella being out.
Yeah. Big time.
Like, if they
Well,
have
that's-
those guys.
If Scandella goes back for that puck, Binner's safe.
Exactly.
Krug too.
Yeah.
Krug knows.
Totally. Those two guys being out.
It's just that it's such a fucking shitty play, man, because
Yeah.
you know what? Like in football, the protection of the best player, which is usually Tom Brady or fucking Russell Wilson or these guys, you can't even touch their shoelace now
Yeah.
without fucking 15 yards. They took the best player out with,
Yeah.
and I get it. It's hockey,
No,
and it's
I
playoffs.
just want to say something about the best player too. And I love Binner. And if you went back on this podcast and you went back on some of my serious stuff, I would have started Binner game one. I always thought Binner was the guy.
Yeah.
To these Blues fans, and I'm talking to you, Larry Flowers, more than anyone.
Yeah, I know.
You guy Huso was your guy. Everyone thought Huso.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Binner goes down. Why can't Huso jump in there and do the job? Because he's not ready. So that's how important Binner was. But I think if you're going to complain about anything, or not complain, Blues fans, it's that Krug and Scandella are out.
Yeah.
That's hurting you more than anything. Like, Binner was
Yeah.
kicking, don't get me wrong, and I love Binner, and he would have been my guy from game one because he's been there and has a ring on his finger.
Yeah.
And we know how hard that is to do. And I thought I would have went with him right out the gates. But they didn't. Huso had a great year. Everyone had confidence in him. He goes in, and it's like, oh, we can't win now? I think it's more the injuries on the back end that's going to end
Yeah,
up
it
being the
is.
reason if they lose.
Yeah, Krug's their best D-man, and Scandella is a guy that they need. They had the depth. You know what else I said to you, and I said this all playoff long, is Colton Parayko, like, shoot the fucking puck.
Yeah.
Look what happened when he shot it last night.
Yeah.
Hurt someone.
Yeah.
He almost broke Cogliano's foot. Why don't you break fucking 2 other guys' feet with a shot?
You said that before, what was it, game 3? In the first shift, he laid one like head high or something at a guy.
Oh,
and they
my
scored or
God.
something, make it 1-0,
It's like,
didn't they?
create some room for yourself.
Yeah.
It has to piss off that whole fucking... Everyone involved in and around the St. Louis Blues, when they see Colton Parayko sauce pass a fucking puck into the fucking corner in the offensive zone, it has to drive fucking Army nuts up watching it up.
Yeah,
you have
pound
the
it.
hardest shot on the fucking planet, and you don't shoot it. When you're either going to hurt Kempfer or fucking break his collarbone, or to hit him in the fucking head and knock him into fucking outer space.
Yeah.
Or if someone wants to lay down and block a shot, fucking let them. Hit them as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Fucking puck hurts.
Yeah.
It's playoff time. Shoot the puck.
It's a great point by you. And now that I'm the more out of the game I am watching these playoffs, I think if I was ever in the position as a GM or a coach or whatever, I would like, let's grind down their D. Let's get to their 6th, 7th, 8th defenseman. Like Parenko, shoot everything. Try to hit him in the foot.
Fucking
Go to the
right.
net.
That's
Like
I don't care.
I think once you get to these other American League defensemen, come playoff time, now it's like, okay, now we got something cooking here.
yeah.
And I think that's what's happened to the Blues.
Oh, yeah, you want to put your fucking best players out on the PK against Colton Parayko?
Rip it.
Okay, we're going to break your ankle. I'm just saying, this is hockey. That's
It's
why you
hockey.
fucking put Cogliano on the PK. That's why you have guys that play PK, because you know what? Fucking pucks hurt. Especially when you have a D-man that shoots at 115 miles an hour. Fucking shoot the puck.
Whoa, the up dog's fired up. You don't see it
it's
much
just-
in here. I like it.
I'm going to lose money on
I
this
like
fucking,
it. It's playoff time. Oh, he's
I'm
worried about
losing
his
money.
He's worried about his Suzuki.
And-
Cheap.
No, and I wanted to go to the Stanley Cup Finals at the St. Louis Blues in there.
Well, we're gonna go to Denver. We'll still have fun there. Do they win Game 5? I don't think it's gonna. I picked the Avs in 6. I don't think the Blues are just gonna roll over and let them fuck. I don't know. I could see them winning Game 5. I don't know why. I just don't think they're gonna. I could be wrong. Do you think they can go in there?
I don't know. I'd love to see the line right now. It's probably minus 220.
Oh, for sure. For the Avs, they maybe more because she could be minus 250. Do you think the Blues could go in there and grease one? I mean, the way they played in Game 2, I had this conversation with you up in Alberta. I said before, if they play the way they do in Game 2, they're going to beat Colorado.
Yeah, but they're not the same team playing in front of Husso right now.
But they played in front of Husso all year.
I know, but you can see it. You can just kind of see it. They don't
have
play
confidence?
with speed. They don't fucking. They didn't get one. They might have had 1 or 2 chances to score in the third period. Like maybe. They got peppered in shots. What was the shot total?
After the first, it was like 20 to 3 or
20 to, yeah. Like they're just not the
And they were
same
up 1-0.
team.
So, like, I don't. So why?
When Binner's in there, he
what-
gives them the confidence that they can win in the playoffs. When he's not, they struggle. They don't play like a championship team. They don't have that fuck you kind of attitude, and they all don't play above like what they need to beat like a team like Colorado.
So why do you think they started Husso to start the playoffs?
Well,
Just because Binner had such bad playoff success?
the numbers weren't there. But as soon as Binner jumped in, you saw it again. You saw like the competitive side of him come out. You saw like, I'm not letting in pucks.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be the reason we lose games. And he just made the saves.
Yeah, and that's why I thought from day one I would have went with Binner. Fuck the numbers. You can take those numbers and toss them out the fucking window. I would have went, Husso, listen, kid, couldn't have got here without you. Stay ready.
Yeah.
We're going with the number 1 guy that's got the ring on his finger, but we may need you. I mean, it doesn't matter now because Binner got hurt, but I always thought that Binner brought that to the Blues, that he had that swagger to him. And, you know, I've talked to the Fact Daddy about it. I've talked to Bobo about it. They feel that about Binner. So it's too bad. I mean, they showed him up in the press box in Game 4, and like I said, I got my money on the Avs, but I didn't want, you know, I wanted Binner in there for the whole series. If we're going to beat them, or they're going to beat them, if they're going to beat them, but up it's playoff hockey, and nobody played it harder than you, and going to the net was one of your things.
Yeah, no,
and
I
my
listen,
job as a
look-
defenseman was to keep you away from Roberto Luongo.
I know.
And you weren't getting to him under my
I'm
watch.
just saying, I would have done the exact same fucking thing. But you're right. I shouldn't be able to get there.
No.
And the guy fucking got there.
Yeah, and for all you people who don't
And
like
it changed
if
the
you don't
whole
like
series.
the cross checks out there, cross checks. Well, if you would have cross checked Codger, you wouldn't have been fucking knocking your goalie over.
Yeah.
And all these goalie interference calls with people going the net all the time complaining about that. If you had the cross checks and let guys protect the blue paint, we wouldn't have 47 fucking goaltender interference reviews a night.
Yeah.
Right? Like, fuck off. It's men's game. Guys want to be able to cross check each other and fucking fight for pucks.
Yeah.
You know? So, I like to see the fire in your belly.
Yeah,
I
no,
like to
I
see the
just-
fire in your belly.
I mean, I was really looking forward to like an upset in this round from the St. Louis Blues.
You wanted that Camus, didn't you? I'll drink it with you. Don't
Let's just hope. Yeah, let's
not
fucking
over
make
yet.
a series. Yeah,
It's not
make a
over
series,
yet.
boys.
I
Make
got a
series.
funny, and I hope it's wrong. I want to put him away. Sorry,
Well, this is going to come out after the game.
Yeah,
so.
sorry, Fact Daddy, I love you, but I wouldn't let the Blues. If I'm in that Avs dressing room, I'm saying, boys, do not fuck around here tonight. Let's put these boys away, and I mean now.
Yeah.
And who knows how we don't know what
Their
Binner's
power
injuries
plays.
like.
I don't know. Their power play is as good as any.
Clicking. So that was presented by our good friends at DraftKings, Stanley Cup playoffs, parlays us right in. We like a good parlay here at Missin Curfew. DraftKings top titty, baby.
Top titty. Top titty.
I got 38th place, 101 points. Maxi 99, Princey 70. Banger, where are you, bud?
Where was I?
You were.
I didn't have international data, so
He was too busy chasing it.
You didn't have international data.
I was chasing data and chasing chicks, and it wasn't working out for me.
But you had the Wi-Fi in the room, so you could jerk off at least. You're all right there.
Well, Max was right next to me, so I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah. Did you jerk off in the bathroom? That's what I used to do on the road. I jerk off in the bathroom. What would you do when you're on the road with a roommate?
I'd be out chasing. I'd find it.
Well, let's see if you had to rub
Never
one out.
jerked off much on the road.
No, not even in Carolina or something, or what? Columbus, or
I had my spots. No.
I find it hard to believe that you weren't jerking off on the road. I'm going to say that. I'm going to go on. You can quote me on Mr. Curfew. Said I find that hard to believe. So
We'll see.
To our winner, Dave Mac 22. He had Hyman, McDavid, and Ranta. You
Mac
talk
Daddy.
about Hyman. Won't be any games Friday. How come? St. Louis, Colorado schedule. You can't just be one. You can't do one game.
Well, and it's a if necessary game. Depends on what happens. So
Gotcha.
So
is that it for top titty?
no, as long as there has to be at least one game.
Yeah.
So
okay. All
probably
right.
next week. We'll take a week off.
Awesome. Up dog. Love it, buddy. Love
Fella,
the fire,
fella.
Bella. We
Fella,
got Rick
fella,
Rowley
fella.
coming at you right now. We gave him a week off to relax. And
The
recruit.
Rowls.
Let's see what Rick Rowley has to say. That fucking mutant. Lip boomers.
Oh, lippies.
Up dog. I know the promo code for this one, baby, because I am on the website. I just put in a massive lip boomer order.
The Cannadips from Humboldt County, California, with their new collection, the Humboldt collection.
The new collection. I don't want to beat down the old collection because I love the old collection too. But this new collection, the double G4, the Skittles, the clean peach.
The double G4. Is this why I feel a little tingly?
Oh yeah, tingly fella.
Right
I
down
love
into
them.
the nutsack.
I just made a nice little order. But you know what? I pump in Curfew Cali, booyah, discount, shipped right to my house. Didn't take a while.
The new
Lip
tins,
boomers. New tins are amazing.
You put that little chew thing when it gets a little too sticky.
Icky,
You
icky.
fire it right in the top. I'm going to sauce this right over to my partner here, Shane O'Brien. Look at it on the tape.
Look at that. Do I have it in here? Let me see. Oh,
Lip Boomers, baby. Our friends at CannadipsCBD.com. Log in now. Curfew code is Curfew Cali, baby.
Curfew Cali. Welcome back to Mr. Curfew. Up dog.
He's back.
I gave him what, 10 days? What's it been since the fucking I said
We gave him a little bit of wiggle.
I sent out a tweet after I said, Rick Rowley, I'm just checking in, make sure you didn't jump off the CN Tower. So Rouse, I love that you got the Stanley Cup championship banner behind you. From what year is that? 67? That's the last year, eh, fella?
Oh, it's been a fucking minute for sure.
How you holding up?
I'm doing all right. First off, I want to thank you guys for checking in on me. Both you guys are really nice. I got about doing a fucking backflip off my balcony, but I didn't do it, man. You know, I kind of chilled out a little bit, started watching some, real men play some playoff hockey and not these fucking choke artists. So, I feel I feel a lot better. As I was telling you off air though, boys, I feel bad for the fucking Leafs fan base,
Yeah. There's a lot to feel. There's a lot to feel bad about. What's got to be the remedy? Like, what's the remedy for you 10 days into this? Like, are you smoking weed? Are you fucking?
Chugging
You just
vodka.
drinking vodka? Like, well, how do you handle this
Getting the
choke
rub and
fest?
tug? What are you doing up there?
Well, I'm getting pinned and watching Battle of Alberta. So been doing that. I had a couple of side tugs, but like I say, man, about this Leafs team, right? Like, we're so fucking desperate, eh? Like, the bar's been set so low that we now celebrate fucking Game 7 losses like they're victories. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's fucking Timbits hockey, eh? Like everyone gets a participation trophy. No, you boys know this is the fucking National Hockey League.
I want to talk to you. You're absolutely right. I want to talk to you about how you felt going into Game 7 because I was down in Cabo. Updog was on Cabo too on a golf trip. I was there with a couple buddies, and I honestly had a feeling. I'm like, I think they're gonna get it done. I still bet on Tampa because I had Tampa in the series. But did you have a confident feeling before Game 7, or what were you like? What were you thinking?
Well, boys, it's hard to say because, going into it, like. I don't accept this narrative that like the boys played this fucking amazing series because all I've been hearing about, and it's like, let's be honest, boys, it was Tampa Bay Light, right? Like they were fucking at 50%. So I looked at what was going on here, right? Like, I mean, we trailed in games 4, 5, and 6 by 2 goals in fucking all of them, right? And I didn't feel super confident going in there. Our power play wasn't humming. We went fucking 1 for 10 to finish off the series. 20 and we were 27%, the best power play we've ever fucking had. And the boys, they couldn't get it done. So, as a Leafs fan, you're always sitting there, man, and you got this feeling right in the back of your fucking nuts that they're gonna find a way to blow it. So I hawk beers at the games. I did my Hail Marys, I did whatever, and I said, you know what, just watch the boys, and I watched it fucking slip away. Tampa got the first one, and then the barn got quiet right after that.
Yeah, hey, you know what? I was watching Game 5, and Loops used to say this when Loops played for the Buds when they make the playoffs. Like, when things go bad in Toronto, you fans like, and you said it. The games 1 and 2, the barn was rocking. I was proud to be an Ontario boy that grew up a Buds fan. But then Game 5 comes and they're down 2-0. And granted, they came back, but instead of getting loud, like in Alberta, they get loud. And in Ontario, when they're losing, they fucking sit there with their like quiet. That's not what the boys need, Rouse.
No, that's what I was trying to do. I know Princey was very active about fucking posting my whether I was sit on my fucking fat ass watching the game or going up trying to get the crowd humming. Which actually he started taking so he posted a photo of me, and then after that, fans who listen to your pod kept taking fucking pictures of me and then sending it to to Princey. I got a talking to about that from work, but anyway, I got written up for a few other things, but I was just trying to get the boys fucking humming, right? And you would see like the crowd would get so fucking nervous when we were down by like 2 goals. And they weren't in it, right? And Game 5, mind you, Darcy Tucker, who they do the salute the troops, right, every game, and he was there, and he was even trying to get the fucking crowd humming, right? And when Tux is there, you fucking listen,
Yeah, I love Tux.
I knew a girl. I used to date a girl that said like she used to fucking hump her pillow to Darcy Tucker. You know what I mean? Like this guy, he's an absolute mutant, right? So I did everything in my power, but anytime we fell behind, the boys just got fucking nervous, and you could see it on the bench. And I agree, man. You need support. You need support from the fan base. Everyone should have been on their fucking feet like they were in New York.
So who out of in your head has to take the blame? Like who gets hung in the streets for this?
Well, it's tough, man. It's tough because at the end of the day, you want to get mad to Core 4 because it's. I'm sorry to say, boys. No, I mean Poppy and Mitchie, like they shut us hockey fans up this year. They really did, right? Yep. Like us hockey fans with fucking milky titties and stuff like that. Like they were like. Poppy scored 60 this year, Mitchie. But it's like it was another fucking do or die game. So that's been now the last 5 of them they haven't scored, and it's like, what do you like? I think if anything, you got to get like a fucking shake up in there, and I think that the Dubas, like the guy doesn't have nuts, right? So the minute that you get fucking a GM that's in there that's not afraid to just fucking spice it up, like I. Just throwing that out there, but like a Nylander for fucking Tommy Wilson. I don't know if Wilson's for sale, right? Yeah. But something like that. Like you got to get more of that fucking it factor. Like the boys, I don't know, man. Like
now we're talking. That'd be a great trade.
That would be great.
Yeah.
I want to ask you because I got into it pretty good with Cooley over Dubas and Shanny, and I'm with you. I didn't like the comments. I like Sheldon Keefe. I didn't like the comments about the handshake. I felt like we got more respect in the handshake line than before. And me and Uppy talked about this from a guys who won a couple series in our career. When you shake a guy's hand after beating him, you just say good luck, but you don't think anything other. Like, we beat you. You're done. I don't care if we beat you in 7 or 4 or 5 or 6. The fucking series is over. You boys are
You're
teeing
going
up.
home to wash your tights.
But when I thought of the fan base, when I thought of the fan base, I thought of you as because no one bleeds blue and white more than you. Like when you hear Shanny come out and say we're going to be with the same guys again, like, you know, why? You know, they're a great regular season team, but are you confident that next year, like, we're talking about winning around here. We're not even talking about winning the fucking Stanley Cup. We're talking about winning around.
Oh. I know, boys. When I went down to Brazil, I only asked for a fucking round. That's all I asked for. I didn't even ask for a fucking cup. And trust me, man, I worry about that too, you know, because everyone down here, they're all talking about like, oh, fucking Ovechkin had to do that too. But like Ovechkin was winning fucking rounds.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like even before he had to win that cup. And it's like, I just get worried that these guys are mind fucked, you know? And I know, like, if I was playing in Toronto, man, like, I'm fucking, you know, I don't make it, like, I got milky tits, buds. I'm not really much of an athlete, right? But I know I would be mind fucked in this situation too. But it's like they gotta find a way. And I think the only way you do it is if you have balls and you fucking spice. You can't go back with the same core, man. They've proven it over and over again that, like, boys, is it not the definition of insanity is literally doing the exact same thing over and over again, getting the same result? And that's like what, fucking 6 years, and they're running it back again?
I know. Like, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it.
I cannot believe it either. And I'm just sitting there being like...
Yeah, and Shanny, I think... and I love Shanny as a player. I respect him as a guy. But, like, he brought in Babcock. That didn't work. Now he's brought in Dubness. Now he's like, fuck. I think it starts with Shanny. Like, you got to fucking... He's the president of the Toronto Maple Leafs. You know how many people would want that job? Like, there's other people out there that would want that job.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, how long? How long do you go for? You needed to lose another.
Exactly. You know, boys, I said this, like, fuck the last. Like, this is going to become an annual thing, eh? When the boys get beaten out, I'll just come on here and just, you know, fucking air my...
I thought, after game 3, sorry, you go ahead.
No, because I was just going to say this, and I went out, I was having a few pints I was in Cabo, right? And I'm watching the Oilers play, and I'm pretty tuned up, and I end up tweeting this fucking... I say, listen, game 6... It's game 6 in LA. Oilers are down 3-2. And I say this because this kind of fits like this whole Toronto Maple Leaf thing too. But I'm like, Connor, you're either going to watch tonight Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, maybe one of them, play maybe their last game in an Oilers jersey if they fucking lose. So expect them to play the fucking game of their lives and expect Oilers to win. So hammer them if you're going to bet. Because like, you get fed up in the same bullshit, right? And especially in these Canadian towns where you're expected to win. Like, you know, New England Patriots are expected to fucking be in the, you know, playoffs in fucking NFL.
Fucking right.
The Yankees too, the Red Sox. So, but hockey in Canada, like, there's expectations. How do you not expect players to get shaken up or teams to get shaken up, GMs to lose their jobs if in fact you fucking continue to like lose and disappoint? And it's regular season's one thing. You can't, and then people are like, well, they had 114 points in the regular season. I'm like, yeah, but you can't get out of the first fucking round. Doesn't matter.
Exactly. None of that matters. Like I said, the bar has been set so low, and now you know, with the Leafs fans, I'm seeing them on Twitter now, and I like to think I'm not some sort of fucking dumbass Leafs fan, but they're all sitting there yapping and being like, yo, the Lightning fucking swept the Panthers. So there you go. It makes it like better for us. And it's like, no, that's not the way to look at a fucking playoff series. You know what I mean? Like it was theirs for the taking. Like Point was visibly injured. Kuch, like, I thought he was fucking pinned for a few of those games.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I thought he was hurt or he was sick. He had the flu.
Yeah, he had the flu. And, you know, Vasilevsky, like we shook him up. But at the end of the day, like Austin Matthews even said, it's a fucking game of inches, right? And trust me, I know about trying to get those fucking extra inches in, you know what I mean? But these boys, like, what if your power play didn't fucking finish off 1 for 10? What if you did get the first fucking goal in games 4, 5, 6, and 7? I mean, it came out of Austin Matthews' mouth right there. And again, I don't want to discredit him because I thought him and Mitch, they had great regular seasons, but I think their playoffs were good. And and that's what I think about the Leafs. Like, I don't think they were great, like everyone's saying. I think they were good. Great is what you're watching fucking McJesus do right now, walking on water.
Yeah.
Right?
I would say this, Rouse. I think AM 37 Matthews, I thought he competed hard. I thought in game 5 he played with some piss and vinegar. Marner, But my question to you is, I said something along the lines of, Toronto poured water on Matthews when they got 50, where the Lightning poured beer on Stammer. Like, as a fan, like, do you think they got enough guys on this team that like to fucking catch a buzz, or like Marner's going to a movie 2 days after the season's over? Like, I get it if you don't want to go in Toronto, fine. Matthews, Marner, you make 11 bananas, jump on a private bird and go to Cabo or get drunk or something. Like, don't go to a movie. No wonder you're out.
Yeah. Just so you boys know too, when that thing happened with Mitch, I was at the Rogers Center serving beers.
So it wasn't you he was going to the movie with. Or it wasn't you who stole his car.
And the whole card's like, I'm not talking about that. No one should go through that. I'm talking about
I was out drinking.
Yeah, I'm talking about why are you going to a movie two nights after your season just ended? Like, okay, if you don't want to go to Toronto because you don't want to take the heat, fucking fly to Miami. Do they have enough guys in there that have like to swing their dick around like the up dog, I guess is what I'm saying. Like,
To be honest, boys, most of the time when I used to see the Leafs out, that they were the old school Leafs. Like I'd seen fucking Van Riemsdyk and Loops out a few nights on the town. I have not seen these boys. I think I heard Mitchie really likes fucking Call of Duty.
Yeah, I believe it.
Like, so I don't really know about that, but exactly right. Like, you boys know, like, I listen to pod, right? It's about like getting the shakers going, like when you're on a road trip, like the team dinners, as the up dog always says. And I don't really hear about it. I agree. Like, I don't even know what fucking movie he was watching either.
Like, I don't know. I just think if you're Dubas and Shanny, like, go out there, like, they may bring Spezza back, but like Simmer's not coming back, Clifford's not coming back. That Blackwell kid, he could fuck off too, if you ask me. And like, bring in some veteran guys that can, like, I don't know, ups. Like,
what I would like to see is, I would like to see.
Bring it up, you.
Come on.
Yeah, buds, we'll get you on a PTO. Man, I would like to see more piss and vinegar in the top 6. Like, not like, no disrespect to Simmer and Clifford, but those guys, they're on the back 9, right? Like, it's like, why not get like fucking like a guy like a Lawson Krause or, a big fucker.
That's a great name. That guy would be a great fit in Toronto. See, more than fucking Dubas.
Yeah, absolutely. This guy's been trying to fucking look at the analytics shit and stuff like that. I don't know what the fuck this guy, like, I just think he's a fucking nerd, man, to be honest. Like, I respect what he's been able to do, but I ain't working in Toronto, I'll tell you that much.
No, it's safe to say none of us are working in Toronto. Are you watching? Okay, who you got now? You got the Avs? Is that your squad now that you're taking to the fucking mug? Or who are you cheering for? Were you jumping on the bandwagon?
Yeah, boys, right after the Leafs got beat out, I went out and I bought myself a $300 fucking Colorado Avalanche Cale Makar jersey.
Nice.
You should have got a fucking. I thought you were gonna get maybe a number 5 O'Brien one, but that's all right, fella. Makar's a little bit better player than I was, so.
maybe the next Avs tart, buds. But
I might have one Ontario. I'll see if my parents have one. Maybe I can send it to you. But I can let you rock it.
Ship it out, buds. I'll wrap it for you. But I'm going for the Avs right now, man. And people who say I don't fucking bleed blue and white, that's horse shit right there. Everyone who knows me knows that I'm a huge Leafs fan. I like what Naj has done, man. Everyone, people get pissy with them and shit like that, but the guy's he's got death threats, and then he comes back with scoring a hattie. So, I like the way he's playing right now. And I'm just a fan of the Battle of Alberta, buds. I always turn it up before that.
I mean, if you want to go through some of the trades that, you talk about, I got him here. So you talk about, I love Tyson Barrie, but Kadri for Tyson Barrie. Then Dubas is traded away. Trevor Moore, who's a huge player for the Kings. Marchman, who was in Florida. How do you say this guy's name? Dzuri for the Ducks, the Kings D-man. Grundstrom.
Sean Durzi.
And then Grundstrom. Those are all trades that Dubas has made. Those guys are all legit National Leaguers. He traded those guys for Muzzin. Like, fuck.
And Mason Marchman, like, let's not forget, we got fucking, what was his name? Dennis, I think it was like Dennis of Denny Malkin, or the guy doesn't even play in the show anymore. Like, he's over in Europe, and then Marchman's doing fucking for the Panthers, and it's like he has missed out on a bunch of trades. I do like the transition of trying to get like more meat and potatoes, but again, it needs to be up in the top 6. But yeah, a lot of these trades he's fucking lost, and that Kadri one's biting us.
You don't even need guys. Yeah, you don't even need guys that fight anymore. Like it's about guys that just play hard and compete, and those guys I just named on that list all do that. Like Dubas traded away. Simmer, Cliffy, I love them, but they came in like you said. They should be hanging out in the alumni games with the Updog now. You know, he just needs to find guys that can compete, and their top 16 to get harder and tougher. And I agree with you. So, Rouse, we love you here at Missin Curfew, buddy. I wanted to give you a week to kind of cool down, and I'm glad you're doing all right. But nobody bleeds blue and white more than you. So for those people out there that are giving Rouse a hard time, fuck off. This guy. When I think about the Leafs fan base, I think about you, fella.
Fucking right. Good caller, blue, hardworking Maple Leaf fans. Fuck, I had a stroke trying to say that. But
I'll be home at the end of August. I'll hit you up and we'll fucking catch a buzz, buddy.
Let's fucking get her going, boys.
Thanks, Rallis, for coming on.
Buddy.
You're the man, brother. Looking good.
Up dog, the weather's, I mean, we're spoiled out here. The weather's always nice. But over in New York and the Midwest and up home, it's getting nice. Time for the Goodlife tees. Break them out.
How about some shorts?
Love their shorts.
I got like this, the new corduroy short they got. It's a little high. Show off the quads.
You don't mind a little high short, though.
I wore them the other day to Big Guy's. I had one on at Big Guy's birthday party there. Got to say.
Mother's Day party.
Some eyeballs from the mothers there at the Mother's Day party because the shorts were a little tight.
I love the Henleys. I just put an order in for Henleys. They got lots of great spring colors. Up dog. I felt like I was looking at your closet. There was pink and light blue.
How about this one I got on? This is like the olive.
So get the Henleys, the spring Henleys for you people up in Canada. Playoffs are here. Starting to get nice. Got to get some new gear from Goodlife up you.
It's true. And opening and expanding their brick and mortar business with a store in Newport Beach.
Love it.
At Lido Marina. Can't wait to see this store in action. We'll go there, get our coffees.
I was just going to say
walk
that. Coffee,
around.
get in there, have a peek.
Bring little Riley, my dog.
Yeah, that'll be great. So Goodlife, check it out. What's that promo code up, dog?
Curfew.
Ups, Rick Rowley. I mean, if anyone chirping him, he's not a Leafs fan.
I love that we waited and had him on. Just give him a little bit of a tea break. And then, to teabag all those blue and white fans that they came up a little short on.
I love that he said had a couple sad tugs.
Yeah. Just a couple sad tugs. You get the tear coming down, and just so you're never that chafed up.
Yeah, up dog. Enjoy the playoff hockey night, fella. The fella tour through Alberta again. Thank you, buddy. That was all you.
It's a great tour.
Good job. Great tour. Maxie Binger, thanks for everything. Hall Pass Media, A-Hall.
Way to put the studio back together, too, boys, in less minus fucking 18 hours. Pretty solid.
Yeah, I think we're going to
goes in behind the pod.
We're going to take the extra day. Yeah, it is incredible. In our 100th episode that will be out, you'll see what exactly goes on to do this podcast. And those fella tour trips, these guys work so hard. It's crazy.
This one, I was leaking a little oil, and no pun intended, being up in northern Alberta, but I was leaking oil today.
Yeah, but the live shows they put together, man.
Oh,
fuck.
Yeah, they're
killing it. So, up dog, enjoy the Memorial Day weekend, buddy. I'll be playing golf in Bakers Bay. What are you gonna be doing? Just chilling, doing anything?
Yeah. I got a new dog coming, so I got the dog coming in, and just hanging out, bud.
All right, buddy. Well, that was Missin Curfew, fella.
Later.